Hello and welcome back to the Post-Gazette Sports WPIAL YouTube channel. I'm Matt Press, one of the PG's high school sports writers, joined today by our boys' athlete of the week, Jonah Montagnese, junior from Quaker Valley cross country. Full cross country for our athlete of the week this week. We also had Angela Zhang from South Fayette for our girls' athlete of the week. You can check that out also on our YouTube channel. But Jonah's the second Montagnese sibling to be a Post-Gazette athlete of the week. We'll get to a little bit more on that later, but Jonah, first of all, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And yeah, before we get into some questions, just like to remind everybody that this week's Athlete of the Week is presented by Dave & Buster's in Homestead. As part of the recognition, Jonah will receive a Dave & Buster's gift basket, including a D&B Power card that can be picked up at the Homestead location. From Wednesday, October 29th through Tuesday, November 4th, anyone from Quaker Valley High School who visits Dave & Buster's Homestead and mentions their school will have 20% of the check donated directly to the Quaker Valley PTO. So grab your teammates, classmates, and family and head to Dave & Buster's in Homestead where you can eat, drink, play, watch sports, and support Quaker Valley at the same time. Thanks again to Dave & Buster's Homestead, proud sponsor of the Post-Gazette WPIAL Athlete of the Week. So I guess first off, we'll start with this past weekend at White Oak Park. You had finished fourth in the WPIAL race last year. Just how big of a goal was it for you to check this off and get gold there?
Yeah, it's definitely a big milestone that I've been looking for. It's kind of like what we all look for at the beginning of the season. We're like, we got to get to WPIALs. We got to see what we can do. And I had the ability to do it. So I'm glad that I was able to put forward my best effort and be able to come away with a win, which is really nice.
Yeah, for sure. And you'll be at the state race this weekend in Hershey. You have experience there. I mean, just it's a different course, a little bit tougher, hillier. Just what's your approach there? And you know a little bit about it, so just what's your approach going in?
Yeah, I definitely it's a much different race than the WPIAL race. It's more of like rather than trying to run, I was trying to kind of run a quick time at WPIALs, but at states it's just full on just time goes out the window because it's a hilly course and you just kind of race. And so we'll get out there and we'll see. I personally really enjoy getting up and down the hills. It honestly makes the race a little easier for me because it kind of distracts me from how far I have to go. But yeah, uh hopefully I can put contend and see what I can do there. Yeah.
So how long has running like seriously been a thing for you? Like when did you start to pick it up and maybe get into the more organized side of it?
Yeah, so my first organized cross country season and track season was my 8th grade year. So at Quaker Valley Middle School, and so my dad's actually the middle school the middle school cross country coach and an assistant track coach there. So that's kind of where it all started, and then from there it's kind of been a thing. Like my dad went to he went to college to run, so it's always kind of been a thing for our family, but more seriously, it happened in 8th grade.
And yeah, with your siblings or older sisters at Villanova, you have a younger sister with you at Quaker Valley. I feel like it's interesting because maybe you see siblings that play basketball, they play horse, they play one-on-one soccer, pass around, shoot on each other, whatever. When you have three siblings who run, do you guys go on runs together? Do you race each other? Like what was that like with you guys?
So definitely when we were kids, we would do a little bit more of that. Now we kind of all branched apart. So my sisters, I think sometimes my sisters will run together. Obviously, not right now because my older sister's in college. But I
Mhm.
usually end up running on my own, and then my sisters will end up being together. But yeah.
So for your older sister, like I said, now at Villanova, maybe goal for you is to run in college. Just have you learned a little bit from her? I know it's only her first semester, but just about like the lifestyle of Division 1 running and just what it takes day to day.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I've learned a lot from her, about recruiting and what it looks like once you get there. And so it definitely helps me out a little bit knowing kind of what to expect. So I think it's really helpful. Yeah.
And you had said the recruiting for you was kind of wide open, but is there maybe an area you have in mind that you want to stay in, or like a handful of schools that you're starting to think about?
Yeah, so I'm hoping to go to a school that's a little that's obviously very good for track and cross country, but also a very high academic school. Maybe not quite Ivy League, but up there. And so that's kind of like where I've been looking and around.
Okay, okay. And maybe kind of random question here, but let's say you're going to compete in the Olympics and then you're going to be in any non-running event. What do you think you would compete in? Summer or winter,
I
anything.
I think I would want to do basketball, though I would not be the best basketball player, but if I was good enough to be an Olympic basketball player, I think that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty fun to
What's
do.
what's your game? Are you a shooter? You take guys on one-on-one? What's your game on the court?
I'm a shooter at best, but not I'm more of a runner.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I'm not
makes
as
sense.
coordinated, yeah. Yeah.
How about for post race or maybe after a good long run, what's your go-to meal?
So us at Quaker Valley, our guys team, we all go to there's like a sports bar like right in Swickley, which is where we all live. And so after Whippeals and ever since I've been in high school, we usually go there after if we win a big meet, we'll go there and we'll have a meal. It's mostly just like chicken wings and burgers and that kind of stuff. But it's definitely kind of become like a sort of team tradition, which we all enjoy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Final question here. What is something that people would be surprised to know about you? Hidden talent, type of music you like, anything like that?
That's a good question. Something that people would be surprised to know about me. Maybe that I have moved twice. So like, I haven't always lived in Pittsburgh. I'm not from Pennsylvania. That's the
Okay.
thing. I'm from Ohio originally. Not, most people don't know that
Okay.
about me. Yeah.
When did you first move to Pittsburgh?
Um, in 2019, like right before COVID.
Okay, so not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah. We've only been here for a little while. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That was Jonah Montagnese, our boys athlete of the week from Quaker Valley. I'm Matt Press from the Post-Gazette. As always, be sure to like, subscribe to this channel, and check out all our written work at post-gazette.com. We have plenty of sports going into their final legs of the season right now, so we have it all covered on our website. That was all from me today, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.